Alright, what's up everyone? I'm here to bring you a very important update on Unmarshal. This is a low cap gem that I've been constantly ringing the alarm bells. And so in this video, I'm going to run through some tactical analysis, talk about what I see happening both short term and long term with this thing, explain it, and also bring you even more opportunities, even more low cap gems that I think have a very good chance of exploding and doing well in the future. So folks, I want to help you make money. I want to help you succeed in crypto, but I can't help you if you don't subscribe and if you don't hit that bell icon, because we're constantly dropping gold. I literally called the bottom with Ethereum and Bitcoin. I bought the bottom with Ethereum. I longed the bottom with Ethereum and Bitcoin. Folks, you have to stay tuned to this channel. We keep trying to drop you guys gold. So folks, let's talk about Unmarshal's price action before we delve into what it is and what it could do. So we pumped, we dumped. Anywhere within the 618, the golden pocket, in my opinion, is a buy. So we currently broke above the 618, the key level of $7.60, and we're now currently floating within the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement. If we ever see a little bit of a dip down and maybe 750, 760, just get anywhere near the 618. Anywhere near the 618 is a buy, in my opinion. This is a long-term hold for me, folks. Because for those who don't know, Unmarshal is basically a DeFi index for DeFi developers, very similar to the graph. I'm sure many of you have heard the graph. It has a market cap in the billions. I believe it's like something like 2 billion or something like that. Yeah, look at 53 in terms of market cap, the graph. So Unmarshal is essentially the same thing, but for DeFi. I'm very bullish on this thing long term. I'm honestly hoping that we can get a dip. If we go anywhere near 760, anywhere within this 618, that's where I'm personally looking to buy. And of course, we could always correct further, but the 618, the golden pocket, is typically where things like to retrace to and where they typically like to find their support. So folks, that's what's going on with Unmarshal. But I don't want to bring you just one low cap gem. I want to bring you several more low cap gems. So again, folks, do me that favor. Like, subscribe, comment, share, hit that bell icon for new uploads. I want to talk about Mixum. And before I delve into Mixum in here, what it is, folks, so Mixum is a project being launched on Launchpool. Launchpool is a launch pad very similar to Polkastarter. So Polkastarter is a launch pad. It's an IDO. Famous projects such as Unmarshal, Superfarm, Node Finance, many large projects, Option Room, have launched on there. They have a market cap of 239 million. Launchpool is essentially the same thing, but on Ethereum, and they haven't launched their phase 2. They haven't launched their launchpad yet, so it has tons of bullish catalysts ahead in the future. It is a low cap gem below 60 million, and folks, they've barely started launching projects on their platform, so it's still early days. None of that. You can get LPOOL and stake LPOOL on their platform. You can't currently see them because I haven't connected my wallet, but you can stake and earn up to like 100% APY or something on LPOOL. You could also stake your Bondly, your 1inch, your pools, and earn crazy 100% APY, earning additional LPOOL. And the reason why I like LPOOL so much is because you have to stake LPOOL in order to gain access to these new projects such as Mixum, which I'm about to delve into. So I love the tokenomics because people are incentivized to hold LPOOL and not dump it, because holding LPOOL and staking LPOOL is how you get allocation of these brand new low cap gems. And so, and it's a low market cap, so great tokenomics, great low cap. Also, if we zoom out, it's kind of at a low point here, so great place to really start looking into LPOOL, in my opinion. But folks, let's talk about the next project that's likely to launch on LPOOL, which is, well, not likely, it is Mixum. So Mixum is essentially like a DeFi aggregator. So it combines flows, combines flows, wrapping up multiple transactions into one compiled transaction, executing by a single smart contract. So folks, it's an aggregator that's essentially supposed to help make things easier for the normies to get into DeFi. So it's essentially a super aggregator. Okay, very interesting idea. It's launching on Launchpool sometime in April. So folks, this is just the first of many projects to come, and if you want to get on these brand new low cap gems before they even launch, Polkastarter is one way to go, and Launchpool is another way to go. We've been getting into Launchpool recently on this channel. I've been trying to tell our people, look into this, high rewards on staking, and people are incentivized to hold this thing because the only way you get access to these new low cap gems is through staking it. So folks, that's what's going on with Unmarshal. That's what's going on with LPOOL. I also want to briefly just run through what's going on with Ethereum and Bitcoin, because they lead the market. Folks, Bitcoin may be ready to absolutely explode. It's forming this bull flag. So a bull flag, we have an impulse up, we move downward within a channel. Once we break above resistance, we typically move the height of the initial impulse, or if you want to be more conservative, the height of the wedge. So I think, could we see a Bitcoin at $64,000, $65,000? I definitely think we could, especially if we continue to hold above $57,000, $58,000. If we continue to hold above $58,000, you know, I think retesting, you know, 64, 65 makes a lot of sense. And if we can get above the 0.5 here at $60,000, if and when Bitcoin can get above 60,000, it's just further confirmation that we're likely to see a bullish continuation. So moving on to Ethereum. Ethereum is also nearing a breakout point. It is in this wedge here. Let's see how much it has before it breaks out. We have, I mean, max 2 weeks before Ethereum breaks out. If we break out bullishly, and if we can manage to get above the key resistance of 1865, 1900, I think Ethereum has a good chance of reaching $2,400, $2,600 in late April, early May. So, folks, that's the latest and greatest with cryptocurrency news and technical analysis. Make sure you stay tuned to this channel. Like, subscribe, comment, share, and hit that bell icon to be notified of new uploads. Now, folks, I want to bring you one giant opportunity that really deserves your attention. Token Metrics. Folks, Token Metrics is an AI-fueled price predictions and portfolio suggestions platform that we find very helpful and that we use to help inform our thought process and our research. Their AI has predicted what they think will be the top performing coins on a year-long investing horizon. Okay, so this gets updated all the time. So if you want access to, you know, AI-fueled price prediction models such as these, join Token Metrics. Link for that down in the description below. And especially right now, folks, is in April, they're going to be upgrading their platform and increasing their prices. They're going to be offering much more coins to look at, and they're going to change some of their AI modeling. So, but if you get in before that upgrade sometime in April, you get grandfathered in at the cheaper prices. So, folks, if you're on the fence about Token Metrics, I highly suggest you consider getting in before that upgrade so you can get grandfathered in at the cheaper prices. If you use our link down in the description, if you use our code, you get 10% off Token Metrics. So we highly recommend it as well. If you like what we do and you want to support us, consider becoming a Patreon member. Link for that is down in the description below. So let me see if I've missed anything. So I'll just leave you guys with this. Bitcoin dominance. So depending where you look at Bitcoin dominance, it'll slightly vary depending on what website you're looking at. But I think Bitcoin dominance is a really good gauge of understanding when the altcoin market is truly ready to explode. And I think once we get a daily candle close below 60% in Bitcoin dominance, calculated by TradingView here on TradingView, I think that is when we see altcoins truly start to explode. And folks, if Bitcoin goes past 60 and starts entering price discovery, and if Ethereum breaks out bullishly, gets above 1900, if we get above 1900, I think it's almost a guarantee that we're testing 2000. And if we can get above that, folks, I think this is where we're going to next. So make sure you stay tuned to this channel. If anything interesting happens with any of these projects I've mentioned, we're definitely going to be talking about it. Join our Discord, link for that down in the description. Join our Twitter. Do not forget to check out Token Metrics and our Patreon. If you sign up through our Patreon, that's how you get access to our VIP Discord. Thank you so much for watching, folks. Until next time, take care.